Hello everybody, welcome to Rumbling Wrestling Special, the predictions for Elimination Chamber. I should have done them actually last Thursday due to some personal conflicts. I could not make it and so I have to do it today. And well, I got a card at the moment with 5 matches on it, not particularly much, and I think there will be added some matches. Um, and I also have a feeling some major surprises we're going to get. All right, but I've been saying that also about the Royal Rumble, and it didn't happen. But okay. Anyway, welcome to the prediction show for WWE Elimination Chamber 2021. Hello, my name is JJA Abbink. I'm reporting for JJA Sport Studio. Welcome to our show. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/JJA Sport Studio, on Twitter and at JJA Sport Studio. You can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/JJA LiveTube. On Pinterest also under JJA Sport Studio LiveTube. And we're also on Tumblr, JJA Sport Studio. And we're on vk.com/JJA Sport Studio. Anyway, welcome to our show. We're going over the matches. This is how I would book Elimination Chamber to go on towards WrestleMania. Yeah. Are you ready? I am ready. I don't know what we're going to get, but who knows? So, the thing is with WrestleMania is always, there's so much rumors ongoing, you always get to talk about, will The Rock wrestle? And then we know he's not, because he can't, because of his movie career. And it's funny, I always keep explaining that to people. People, don't get your hopes up too high. He won't wrestle. He got a movie career. He gets always more money from making a movie than just put on his monkey suit and start wrestling. Hey, and it's funny, I'm always right in the end. And the same goes for John Cena. I mean, he's having a movie career. He's recording now for a series for HBO. And everybody's talking, yes, but he has to go for a 17 world title. I can tell you this, he doesn't give a fuck about that one title. I can tell you that. Anyway, welcome to our show. We're going to do the predictions, and we're starting off with Nia Jax and Shayna Basler versus Sasha Banks and Bianca Bel-Air for the women's tag team championship. I don't know. I'm a little bit. It's funny. Is Nia Jax actually a little bit over because of her hole? I mean, let's be honest here. And I'll bet something on people. She will get her. She get hurted today again this night on the match because of her hole. Damn, we're talking about Nia Jax her hole. I mean, how low can we get? I mean, this is the lowest point of rumbling wrestling, people. We're talking about Nia Jax her hole. Anyway, that's funny with the show. We can talk about everything. I mean, even about Nia Jax her hole. She will be so pissed with me right now. Nia, we do love you. You know that, and you're always welcome, and you always we always like your likes and supporting our show on Twitter. Thank you for doing that. All right, no, but I think it's the issue is here. We're going up to WrestleMania, and we know we're going to get Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. That's a money match. So they have to build them up strong. So the case is, how you do that, you have to let them win this tag team match. Shayna Basler, Nia Jax, they're great competitors. But to have a women's title match on WrestleMania, you have to build them both up very strong. So I'm going to predict they're going to win. Maybe not they're going to win the tag team titles, but they're going to win. So probably with DQ or something, but they're going to get over. I can tell you that. That's I see. Yeah, maybe we get new women's tag team titles. Who cares? I mean, that's the thing with the women's tag team titles on Morena title, because you don't even got a tag team division for women. I mean, the women they have on the main roster is so small. It's a solid roster, don't get me wrong, but it's so small, and then to also have a tag team division for it. That's my issue. Anyway, who am I to judge, right? No, I book Sasha Banks and Bianca Bel-Air, they go over. Um, then Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee versus Riddle. Um, I think Bobby Lashley is doing a great run. Absolutely, he is doing phenomenal. He really put his number on that. And I think they done actually since he joined the Hurt Business, they really booked him right as they should. You know, just being an ass kick and an arrogant, big build, son of a bitch ass kicker. And you need that. I think that's Bobby Lashley, and they're doing a great with booking that you don't hear me say much about WWE. But I think they do it right with Bobby Lashley. And I think there's not many who disagree with me on that matter. I think the Hurt Business is over at the moment. I think they're doing a great job. And you know, if they would have to take the title from Bobby Lashley, it will be Keith Lee. I mean, the guy is so phenomenal. But problem is what I heard. Vince seems already to be tired of Keith Lee, and that's a shame because, I mean, he has done so great in NXT, and he can still be great. I mean, for the size of that guy, he is phenomenal, flexible. You know, he can move around and everything. I don't. The thing is, and that's the same. That was with Riddle. He should be the next thing, and now he's already sometimes booked as a as a jobber. I'm not. I think they could have Riddle in that match. So if they want to put the title on Keith Lee, it's then Red Riddle to get the pin. So they save bound Bobby Lashley. I think that is a smart thing to do. Anyway, but I think it's Bobby Lashley who will retain the match, retain the US title, and he will cover indeed, as I said to you, um, um, Bobby Lashley is going to retain by covering Matt Riddle. Alright, and then the first Elimination Chamber match, that is the Elimination Chamber, and the winner gets a title shot for the Universal title. The thing is, how they book it, it makes a little bit Roman look weak. I mean, if you want to book the guy really strong up to WrestleMania, as you should, he should be booked into this match. Know what they do, and I understand where they're coming, why they do it. I mean, you know, he's an arrogant son of a bitch. He just wants to show he has the power over who's in charge in WWE. He don't give a fuck about authority. He just do what he self wants to do. Now that is actually more or less Roman Reigns. And well, coming back to that, I will go later. I think we're going. We have in the match Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan. Of course, the winner is going to be King Corbin. No, of course not. I'm not going to book King Corbin to win. Are you nuts? No, I think King Corbin. Well, you know, actually they should do is build him a little bit strong. I mean, the guy has been now dropping a little bit, and I think he can do better. I think he can easily build up to be the heel of SmackDown. But the thing is, so they meet. If I was them, let him survive some. You know, let them go a long time in that elimination chamber. I mean, and you know, maybe even make some pins that looks like whoa. You know what I mean? But in the end, it is Jey Uso. I think he's going to get over, and then they do something. You know, can you remember with the power punt of doom? You know, the finger punt of doom. I'm going to get something, and then the music hits, and we see the return of Brock Lesnar. Yeah. And everybody is thinking it's going to be Edge versus Roman Reigns on WrestleMania. No, absolutely not. You teased a little bit, but you can tease a little bit wrong to throw people off. And I think they're doing. I think it's really going to see tonight Brock Lesnar returns, and we're going to get Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I mean, the fight about Paul Heyman. I mean, you know, that will be an old point. I mean, going to fight about who should have Paul Heyman. No, but I would have liked that if they did it. I have my doubts though. I can still understand if you believe it's going with Edge. I see that point. But what do you do then with Brock Lesnar? I mean, I'm pretty sure he will be back for WrestleMania, and who are you going to book him against? Then Roman actually is the most sensible choice because of Paul Heyman, and that is my point. It's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And the problem is, if you book McIntyre, for example, against Edge, it's babyface versus babyface, and that is also not always a good idea. And I don't think one of them should be turning. So, with all the bad luck, I think we're going to get Edge versus versus Roman Reigns. Not I had before, but yeah, it makes most logic. So Jey Uso retains, and Roman Reigns get an easy victory in his championship match. Some sort of poker pool, such a finger poke of doom or something scenario. That's going to get nothing more. We're going to get so screwed over with that. All right, and then then the next match, the final match. Is it the final? Yeah, right. Yeah, I did 2 matches in one. And that is the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship match. And there's Drew McIntyre as champion, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Kofi Kingston. Now, Kofi Kingston and Jeff Hardy, they're going to stunt in that chamber. You know that. They climb on everything and they jump from everything. So that we're going to get a little bit sensation of. But I think it is Drew McIntyre who will stand in the end and defeating Sheamus as the last one, and get a pinfall victory. And that's how I see it, people. Well, these are my bookings and my predictions for the Elimination Chamber. I'm excited for this pay-per-view. No, not really. It's a pay-per-view. I do like the structure with Elimination Chamber, but the thing is they soften everything. It is now the children version of the Elimination Chamber. It is not the real old chamber, pure steel. I know it can give issues, but man, you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you enjoy Elimination Chamber this night, and we're doing live coverage on JJA Sport Studio, of course, on it, so you can follow along. And don't forget to check out our main event page for Elimination Chamber for all the latest data, everything. and I'll be going a little bit more in depth this time also with the matches. So, anyway, thank you for tuning in. My name is JJ Abbink. As I said, I am reporting for JJA Sport Studio. I want you to take care. See you then, and have a great time. And I'll be doing this night after Elimination Chamber a special. I'll be talking about the aftermath, of course, of the Elimination Chamber, and I will be going over the event. I'll be giving my thoughts and how the event was. So don't forget to tune in here on youtube.com/GTA GTA LiveTube. Take care. Have a great time. I'll say ciao.